Greetings, Earthlings, Wisdom Keepers, Wisdom Seekers! Welcome back to Wizdom Dropz, your source for daily drops of wisdom and savvy cat astrology. My name is Tanya, and today we are on the stream of consciousness, and we are talking about the Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto Mega Conjunction. Yeah, that's right, the Mega Conjunction, which has been in effect for literally like a couple months now, if we want to use a wider orb. But it's a significant one, and it's one we're going to break down for you today, because check it, this is the breakdown of society as we know it. Bum, bum, bum. Did you think it was the coronavirus? Nah, it ain't the coronavirus. That's part of the Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto conjunction, Mega Conjunction. Okay, no, I'm over with that, I'm sorry. Moving on. Sorry, not sorry, no. But moving right along, subscribe if you're not already, because I'm here with the entertaining, edutaining content where you actually learn something in the process of listening to my mouth go blah, 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 Charlie Brown, you know, but I try to make it like more fun. That's the whole point. So, moving on. Today, you know, really this comes to me because I'm sitting with where we are in society right now. Everybody's going through this massive death cycle, and that's going to be my next video, so be sure to subscribe for that. But we're going through a collective death cycle, and this is important to realize the significance of Pluto, okay? Pluto is breaking it down. It's like breaking it down, because Pluto is literally associated with death. And in modern astrology, we associate him a lot with rebirth, okay? But Pluto is very much so a taking away kind of planet. And he's associated, yes, with Hades and the underworld and this dark lord kind of energy. So he is very much so in some ways a master of fate and karma, alongside with the original OG ruler of fate and karma, Saturn. Okay, you cannot run from Kronos. Nobody can run from Kronos. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, moving on. So with that said, you know, we are having a breakdown because Pluto is a death, and it's in the sign of Capricorn, which rules systems, governments, structures, corporations, big organizations that rule over, systemically so, larger populations of people, okay? And because Pluto's been in Capricorn for a while now, okay, Saturn is also there though, and he's about to leave and go into Aquarius, which is really cool, okay, in some people's perspectives, like mine. But also is Jupiter, and Jupiter is the benefic, the great awakener, and I just did a video on this if you haven't seen it yet, but his presence is awakening us to what is going on, which is the deconstruction and reconstruction of society, because Pluto is there with Saturn, and these are two badass mother trucker planets that you don't want to mess around with, because they will come after you. And at the end of the day, societal impositions and enslavements that come through the forces of these corporations and other mega organizations, these are flaws that will be broken down, that are being broken down as we speak here on the Wizdom Dropz platform. And Jupiter is bringing our consciousness, our awareness, our spirituality, our faith, our belief in this stuff. It's bringing our attention to it like a big old spotlight. It's like, pay attention to this, the deconstruction and death and rebirth of society, and also restructuring, because Saturn is there. Saturn gives, okay, and he is in fact the ruler of Capricorn and the ancient ruler of Aquarius. If you don't know, now you know. But Saturn can also take away, and that's the whole point of Saturn, is that he is indeed a badass, because he gives us what we want after time, after dedication, after persistence, but he also takes away that which is done, that which its cycle has ended, that which you know, whether it be life or a woman's cycle, he takes it away at a certain point. And Saturn is very much so in this way the ruler of fate. And yes, he is the ruler of Capricorn, therefore the ruler of these systems. And he's in its own sign right now, and he's entering into his other sign of Aquarius. Now, Saturn is, yes, in Aquarius as I film this. Like, I think he's at 0 degrees by now, maybe 1 degree, but he's retrograding. So he's appearing to move backward into the into the sign of Capricorn. So with all of that said, this is the collective reawakening. This is the collective healing through traumatic loss. This is the collective experience that we are all going through of death and rebirth in order for the new structures, the new ways, the very much so Aquarian associated ways to come forward. Okay, and so this is where we're at. We're at this death and rebirth point. You know, Jupiter's expanding the death of Saturn and the death of Pluto. He's expanding what no longer serves us in the vein of Capricornian themes, you know, systems, government structures, etc., etc. So this is the Great Decline in certain ways, and maybe this is the next Great Depression in other ways. But far from that, I feel this is the true awakening of consciousness. I think this is the true awakening of our collective. The indigos are here, the crystals are here, the rainbows are here. We're here. We're here to wake this shit up. We are here to wake it up. And that's what this conjunction is all about. And so with that said, my friend, make sure you subscribe, because I will be putting out videos on the daily for as long as I can, you know, foresee. So do that. And if you want a reading, it's wisdomdropz@gmail.com, and I would love to look at your chart and help you better understand some different components, and maybe answer some vital questions that you've been grappling with for a while. Who knows? You know, astrology is a really incredible tool. So with that said, my friend, until next time, and through next time, may the stars be with you. Peace.